Well, right. Today we're gonna make some date palm coffee. First thing we need to do is start to take off the date palm flesh from the seeds. So we'll start here and deflesh the seeds. I found a nice date palm tree really close to my place. So nice ripe purple dates are the best ones to use. And you'll need a lot more than this. And I found that the flesh comes off nicely when the dates are ripe. So make sure you get you a nice batch of purple dates. Make sure you clean them well. There's always a little bit of skin and flesh that is left on the seed. So I found using some water and running it over it helped me get the flesh off of the last little bit of flesh off of the seed. Then the first process starts. You have to dry. First dry takes about 3 to 5 days. I did find a couple of different types of dates, and there are ones that are much larger and they came with a bigger seed. I don't think this seed was very useful for this project, so I think sticking with the smaller date will give you the better seed. Maybe and also ends up with a better coffee, from what I see. But maybe next time I'll try this one. These are the ones I used. Looks a lot like coffee. I did find there was a little bit of bug. It might have burrowed inside there, but maybe in the process of cleaning it, and when we do the boiling process, which you'll see later, make sure to get all this stuff out of it. Here are dry dates from the first 3 to 5 days. Boil the water, and then you submerge the seed into the water and let it soak. So you do this for 3 days straight. I added boiling water to the dry seed, let them soak for that day, then change the water the next day with fresh boiling water. And I repeated this process for 3 days. See the little bugs start to float. There were a few inside the seeds there. The bubbles. Again. So after the 3-day process, now it's time to toast. And inside the toast is a nice pure coconut oil. I think it should give it a nice flavor also. So get your oil nice and hot. Usually I start off with a nice hot oil and then I turn it down. and we'll toast for about approximately 15 to 20 minutes, or until your seeds are nice and golden brown, of a nice rich brown color. And for flavor, I'm going to add some cinnamon, just a couple dabs. Oops, I think I got a little bit on the stove. Oh, it smells so nice. So after all nice and brown, put them in a paper towel to cool down, and to let some of the extra oil that's on there recede from the seed. How's it smell? So I just kind of dried them off. Dab a little of the oil, extra oil off of the seed. I made this little bundle here. What I'll decide to do is let them do a little dry, maybe like an hour or two in the sun. I think that'll give it a chance to collect the rest of the oil. Now we're going to a process of grinding this. Now I've attempted to use this small blender in order to grind my coffee beans, but I would like to tell you, as a precaution, it's probably best to use a coffee grinder or go to your local store and have it ground with a coffee grinder there. Seed seems to be very hard, and you can damage your product, such as your blender or your food processor, which I ended up doing. And you'll see here, my food processor was having a fit. It's kind of hard to control, so I moved to a bigger one. It seemed to work much better, but again, I suggest to go to the store and use a grinder or use your coffee grinder. But I got a nice fine grind here. Took all the excess off to make sure I didn't have any extra big ones, and to regrind the seeds until they were done. And we're finished. Nice, beautiful date coffee. Thank you, and please join us again. And until then, enjoy your date palm coffee. Let us know in the comments below what you thought and what it tasted like. I thought it was kind of a dry, almost like a tea flavor. But let me know what you thought. It was very nice. And until next time, thank you.